Hey, welcome back, everyone. Greatly appreciate you being here, taking the time. Uh, like all the comments, um, I look for you to participate in this if you can, or if you have any input or thought on this and stuff. So it is almost January 1st, and a lot of people are going to be doing New Year's resolutions, and I'm one as well. So I want to try to do an extended fast for God. Now, interestingly enough, God has used fasting to bring me closer to Him here in the past 6 months. It started more as a weight loss journey and focused on weight loss, but quickly opened up to um, fasting, and all of a sudden, I started getting my fire back for Christ. And so I wanted to do an extended fast. Have you ever done a fast of any kind? And I know there's a million different variants, options, and stuff like that. I'm mainly going to be doing restraining from all food. I will probably have coffee every once in a while, maybe once a day, twice a day. Just depends on my mood. Coffee's never been a necessity. I am having some today, though. That's good. I'll also probably have teas and stuff. I like a hot drink. Um, it's something I enjoy. But um, let's talk about some of the goals that you would want to get out of a fast. I know I've watched a lot of things, and like I said, when I started was for weight loss, and so far I'm down like 80 pounds since September. Um, Not of fasting. I've done complete diet overhaul, rehaul. I have another YouTube channel just focused on that. If that's something that interests you, let me know, and I'll be happy to share that with you. But uh, I don't, I don't publicly push it or anything like that. It's just there's kind of a dialogue for me and the few people that follow it and stuff. So in my fasting, oddly enough, as soon as I switched from weight loss focused to wanting to get closer to God, I struggle more with fasting. And that is really weird, especially at that 24-hour mark. Longest fast I've done is over 5 days. Uh, and like I said, I was focused for weight loss. But in that time, I really started getting a better relationship with God and a fire and wanting to search and know more. So, my goal on an extended fast is quite a few different things. But one of the main ones is to try to get and understand God's will for me. I want to hear God better. I want to align with things better in that way. Also, I want to clarify, or I would like to find a men's ministry or something along those lines. Um, and he's been doing great things in my life and with my children and stuff like that. So I can't really complain. But I have written down, when I'm looking down, it's at my phone here, on some notes that I've taken and just thought of. And this has been weighing on my mind for a month now of doing a more extended fast and stuff. But I have some notes I want to read you and see what your thought is on this. Fasting. If God's word can be bread, what if any word or content can be food or drink, in a sense? Excuse me. We are designed to go without food for days at a time. I know this. In fact, I've seen huge benefits of a lot of things changed in my life with that. After I had COVID, I'd lost certain senses of smells, and certain smells all kind of were in one general area. I had not smelled the after rain smell that you smell since I had COVID. I had not smelled a fresh uh, baled alfalfa field or hay field after having COVID. And after an extended fast, a 4 or 5 day fast, I regained those senses, those smells, and that vibrancy. So I know fasting has a lot of healing properties as well. So I know we're designed to go without. I also feel that we are also designed to go without influence from others, influence from outside content, especially. How many of us absorb, little games on our phones and TikToks and Facebook and all of that? We're constantly getting content from outside sources and not seeking it from God. When around the wrong crowd, it is easy to be a part of their wrongdoing, either physically participating or just by assumption, guilt by association. Distraction is a powerful weapon of Satan that we beg for. Think about that. Whenever somebody picks up a phone in a group, look how many people look at their phone or grab it. It's in my hand right now. I mean, we don't like going without, or music in the background, or noise, or we are constantly have such easy access for distraction. It's not even funny. Um, we all want to escape from the stress of the day, or the kids, or the parents, or whatever stresses you want to escape from. We have a quick window now of how to get away from that. You know, kids want to get away from parents, they want to get away from teachers, they want to get away from bullies, they want to get away from this world. And we've created and designed a subworld for everyone to easily escape to and distract ourselves. Um, we all want an escape, and we are quick to take the first easy escape. That's just kind of in our nature a little bit, is to take the fastest, quickest way away from, things. Whether we're drowning out the outside noises or battling with bourbon or endless YouTube searches, a great Netflix series that has, 3 seasons and 20 episodes each season, and all of a sudden, we waste an entire weekend just watching show after show after show. We live in a fallen world where Satan the deceiver has a huge amount of power and endless tempting and delicious fruits to distract us with. We have access to so many great things. You know, it's definitely a challenge to pick the right fruits and not the wrong ones to eat. You know, we know our wants, our desires, our lusts, and it's easy to justify almost anything. We can justify a lot in our own heads, and we can justify a lot to our friends and family just by, because we're all in this world. We all are victim to it, in a sense. A bit of truth is all that is needed to build a great and believable lie. Think about that for a second. It only takes a bit of truth to build a really great lie or a great distraction. Things don't have to be 100% wrong or blatantly wrong to get us off track. I have a little question thing that I want to run through during this extended fast thing, and let me know if you would add anything to this. When I get hungry or I want to cave or whatever, I want to ask myself or read this to myself. Why are you hungry or thirsty? Did you sleep 8 hours last night? Have you drank a gallon of water today? Because that's key. Water is definitely key for a lot of my feeling and stuff like that. I know that I have to have a lot of water for me to feel good. Um, do you want to start over tomorrow at zero? And I think that's a realistic question in everything we do in life when we're making progress. Do we want to throw all that progress away and start over tomorrow at zero? Are you at a successful point? Has something happened that you're good with where you're at with the fast? Have you accomplished your goal? I was just watching a video earlier on a guy who was wanting to do an extended fast, um, like a 3-day fast or something, and God spoke to him with an answer within 24 hours. He didn't feel the need to go on because he got his goal. Um, what goal do you have? It's good to reiterate why you're doing what you're doing. You don't want to make up another goal midway through because, you got to see something a little different, being like, oh, okay, that's good. That may just be the starting point. Sorry, I lost my spot. Faith that God has a date set for your goal. You do not know this date. I don't know this date. Your faith is to know that there is a time, and with God, you'll get there. I believe that that God uses suffering and struggle very effectively. And I believe that with myself, God has a set point that He wants me to get to. The devil is attacking you. That's a given. It scares him for you to grow into discipleship with Jesus Christ. Did you pray? Did you ask for God's will to be done? Did you thank, praise, and glorify God for everything He has blessed you with and led you out of? Did you pray and thank Him for the struggles that you have? I think it's really easy to forget what He's led us out of, what we've overcome, what we've accomplished. So looking back at some of these things is a good reflection to see how God worked in your life. How has God worked in your life? I know He's done amazing things. Do you realize it? And have you thanked Him for it? Just some questions. Leave your feedback. Greatly appreciate it. Have a blessed day. Thanks.